Ya ma da. What's goody to the goddess and the gods, and what's popping to my people? And well, like we always do about this time. This one is gonna get a little crazy, but it might not get too crazy, depending on how y'all act. Cause if you get to cutting up, you know I'ma cut that head to the white meat, to the white meat, split you to the pink parts. But um, this might be a short show because I really didn't. I kept changing my mind, and then I ran across something that just seemed like divine intervention. Imagine Candace Owens being divine intervention. Whatever. So let me see. Let me seize about what I be's about. Looking for hold on. I got some clips and things. And I'm trying to see. I could just about send the whole kind. I could just about send the whole kind. If I do this first, boom, 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 boom. And now get rid of all of that unnecessary mumbo jumbo. Now that's a lot better. I can send these right here to my email. So, and then we can get the party popping, or we can go to Clubhouse. I ain't no punk. It don't make me no difference. If we don't do it here, we can do it at Clubhouse. That might be where I go anyway. So I'm just sending these out, and then I'm ready. Have we secretly become satanic? Woo! That's a heavy hand. Matter of fact, I don't even understand why I be doing some of the stuff I be doing. Let's get this flyer jumping off. Let's get this flyer jumping off. I'm finna put the flyer up and then I'll be ready, y'all. My apologies. My apologetics. My apologetics. The flyer was fire. Did y'all see? Did y'all see the flyer? That's first of all. First of all, let's talk about that. But y'all don't want to talk about that. We got to break this flyer down. The flyer is heavy. Because the thing is this. I was watching. No. I was just scrolling. I wasn't watching shit. I was scrolling looking for something to watch because I didn't have a clue what the hell I was going to do. And I seen Candace Owens. Y'all know she one of my guilty pleasures. And the title of her show caught my attention. I'm gonna read y'all the title. The title of the show was called a cult. Wait. It says says more occult history exposed, but it said do the elites what do the elites worship was the title. What do the elites worship? That is a hellified question. Y'all got to think about that. They got you. They got you worshiping some shit that they don't even. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try one thing. I'm gonna try one more thing. This flyer. I'm gonna send this flyer to the email. And then we go. This is secret Satan flyer. Oh well, that's way too much. All right. So now, who do the elites worship? Now the reason why this caught my attention so much is because I tell y'all all the time, Yahoo family, you done switch profiles? What the hell? Miss Franklin, you done switched up? This I tell y'all all the time, we are way ahead of everybody else. It just so happens that what Candace Owens is talking about, I see. I didn't know who you was. I was about to say, how the hell you know how to talk the talk? But we probably finna go to Clubhouse anyway. I just want to see something. Cause I got a lot of stuff I want to do, and I want to play the Candace Owens thing. And I know they're gonna strike the channel. They struck the channel last week. That fair rights, that shit is fair use. That's some bullshit. What's the point of using it if they still can strike the channel? That makes zero sense. I might as well just do what I do. Wait a minute. All right. So I just want to see if this look any better. Y'all see, I can't get that little the corner to act right. Let me see. Images. Secret flyer. Here I come, y'all. All right, now let's see if this looks any freaking better. Cause I can't get that them little scratches. Yeah, there probably gonna be more people on Clubhouse. Of course, yeah, I ain't staying here. I come up here to see if y'all gonna act right. As soon as y'all don't, I go to my house. I go to my house. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Maybe we spoke too soon, Miss Franklin. See, you can't be talking about my YouTube family like that. YouTube, what's up? I told her y'all was gonna show up. I don't know why she even gave up on y'all like that. Okay, so now I got the flyer. I named it. So now I gotta go down here. That's the overlay. Now I want the what's this? The background. Yep. I need another background. I'm finna. Okay, yeah. We finna get it popping then. We ain't listen. We not gonna listen to Miss Franklin. She tried to discourage us, but I'm not gonna let her do that. I'm gonna fight for y'all. I'm gonna fight for y'all. My YouTube family. I love y'all. That's not what the hell I was trying to do. Oh, I would have to put it in the other one. But look at this fire ass flyer though. Hold on, y'all. Knock it off. Y'all trying to tell me that flyer ain't fire. Fire. Um, so here's the deal. Um, I was all kind of Black Power Peace King. So what I was doing was I scrolled through that title I just told y'all, called "Who Do the Elites Worship?" And I think it's important that they tell you that this is a Christian nation, but when you look, you don't see anything in this nation resembling what you would see in a Christian nation. Like, how come all of these Christian nations are so brutally violent? Like, how can you conquer the world? This is the biggest trick that y'all fell for. You think somehow God ordains slaughter, slavery, and brutality. Why? Why? Why do you think that? Because I'll put it to you this way. I remember when I used to gangbang, and we'd be getting ready to go get into it with the other gang. And I would pray to God that I make it home safely. Now, indirectly, what I'm asking God to do is join my gang. See, we don't look at it like that. But what else could you be saying? You can't be saying, God, I hope we both make it home safely, because that defeats the purpose of a gang war. So when you're on the way out to go get into it with the opposing gang and you pray to God, you're asking God to join your gang. Isn't that weird? There's so much when we look at some of the worst cases. Illuminati Nation, absolutely. That's exactly what we're dealing with. And boy, oh boy, are we going to deal with it. We have made God a bigot, a game banger, a sexist, a racist. I mean, because every time we engage negatively and we pray for God's support, we're asking God to take sides. I've prayed to God before robberies. What exactly am I saying about the guy I'm about to rob? You want God to let you get out this man's house with his stuff. And then here's the kicker. Even if God don't participate, you make him a participant. Because you pull off the robbery or you do the illegal shit, and then as soon as you're done, you say, thank you, God. Like God really just helped you burglarize your fucking neighbors or some shit. Like God is who helped you get that kilo off. I know God was up there in heaven like, get it, Lord. I mean, we just don't. It's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. When you pray to God after these fucked up ass things you engage in, you're asking God to take sides against your victim. Why does God go against the victim and side with the victimizer? What are you saying about God? See, that's what I said. Your thought process, what you think God is, and what God really is, doesn't even make sense. That's why you have to ask yourself, Two questions. Who are the people in charge actually talking about when they say God? And who are you talking about when you say God? Because y'all get spiffy and get to talking about all praises due to the Most High. Stop right there. You just fucked up so many times it's ridiculous. Right there, I can guarantee, I don't care who you are. If you have ever used that phrase, God is not listening to you. You are not speaking to the one true God. I could guarantee you, I bet my soul on it. If you're saying all praises due to the Most High, you are not talking to the one true God. And I'm going to tell you why. Why does God need your praise? Emperors, rulers, and maniacs need praise. Why does God need you to call him the Most High? You think God, I'm going to tell you why. Because here's what you think. You think God is somewhere sitting on a throne with a crown on, and there's gold sidewalks, and there's white women with wings, and little naked white babies that shoot you in the butt with arrows. And there's a white woman in the corner playing a harp, no black angels. This is your rendition of heaven. So in that psychosis of what you envision, then this is why you think when you say all praise is due to the Most High, it actually matters. You think God is sitting around somewhere like, yeah, I am the Most High. Yeah, you better know it. Say that shit. Yeah, okay. What you want? Look, extra Christmas money for yeah. I got you. Y'all are weird. No, God's not sitting around anywhere. There's no gold fucking sidewalks and no harps and no. All of this came out of the brain cells of Michelangelo and Da Vinci and them. That shit ain't for real. They're not. How listen? Okay. How do any of these people know what the heaven looks like? How does Da Vinci and Michelangelo know what heaven looks like? Because what y'all don't understand is every picture that you ever seen of God, Jesus, or heaven, those origins are from 13th, 14th, and 15th century painters. Michelangelo and Da Vinci and all of them painting that shit. But they're getting commissioned by the church. So these are not people who actually have seen heaven. So it's the reason why all of your ideologies of heaven is exactly what you're seeing in a Hollywood movie. So with that mental picture in your head of God being some snobby royal ruler, that's why you think you're supposed to say praises and Most High and a bunch of surface weird shit. You can't trick the God. The God doesn't need you to tell him he's the Most High. That's someone with an ego problem. Of course he's the Most High. What the fuck is higher than God? So for him to require us to say that, or for him to even get off on it, would be fucking weird because there's nothing else. So the only reason why you would be asked to call this God the Most High is because there's something higher and he don't want you to know it. So he's playing some mental javelin with you by saying, I'm the most high. Put no other God before me. Wait, put the brakes on the car. Put no other God before you. Who's these? Just out of curiosity, who are the other guys that I can't put before you? And why do you feel the need to tell me that? They ain't like scared of you or some shit? What if we get around the other gods? Ain't they gonna see you and tremble? Like, why do I gotta tell them that? These are things we don't think about because we're not speaking to the God. We have secretly become something else a long, long time ago. A long, long time ago. It's crazy because so many people said they fell asleep, came back to life, saw and spoke to Jesus. Because everything is mental. So if you believe in a white guy that walked on water, that white guy that y'all see on the paintings, if you believe in that white boy, then you'll leave here, you'll stay in some dumbass loop with him, and then come right back here and do this shit all over again. So you can whatever you have subscribed to, that's the fuck you're gonna deal with. But you're gonna be stuck there. Your soul will not be progressing. You will not be advancing, and you definitely won't be getting closer to the actual source of our reality, the one true God. You're not gonna be doing that. You're gonna be paying tiddlywinks for the next couple of millenniums. You'll get lost so fucking far back in the archives. If the Jesus that y'all talking about was real, he dropped the ball a long time ago. If you understood who Jesus actually was, you wouldn't feel the way you feel about him. But I like what Candace did because, well, okay, let me take that back. What Candace was allowed to do was get a little bit closer to truth. And what I'm starting to notice is every time we expose some shit, we're going to eventually be able to see the fruits of our labor. We just did the show Sunday. And I know Candace Owens didn't fucking watch it. And I know she wasn't in our clubhouse room. Well, we did it Sunday. And a couple days later, here she comes talking about Saturn and Moloch and all of that same shit I've been telling y'all. Let me guess. She don't know what the fuck she talking about either, huh? Man, look, in a minute, y'all not going to be able to deny the information. It is what it is. You have been hijacked by some fallen Saturnians that gave themselves a fancy story and some fancy names, and you ate it up and worship it. And now when I tell you that's what's going on, you tell me something's wrong with me. I tell you Jesus was a straight weirdo and don't leave your children around him. You tell me I'm bugging. Okay, well, shit. I didn't make these fucking stories up or these truths or whatever. I didn't make this shit up. I just read it. Whatever. So, yeah, so that we can really get the full throttle of this presentation, because I really don't want to start it and then have to stop it. So we're gonna cut this short, and the full show, "Have We Secretly Become Satanic," will be, it will be either here. They try to fancy up. I hate every time they fancy shit up, it get worse. We'll be here tonight. We're going there now. Or if you don't catch it tonight, you're screwed, because then you're gonna have to go to my Patreon that y'all be completely ignoring down at the bottom, with the Cash App that y'all be completely ignoring. Yeah, those things. So be there or be square, like they used to say back in the day. You know what I mean? All right. And with that, knowledge is the only real power. Information is the only real currency. But the application of both is the route to divinity. I love y'all. I'm gone.